going to be work with the violet light again. Okay, and this is in the West. They discover the dark matter. That is so that is cover about 73% of the dark. That's the dark energy. And the so that is the dark matter and the dark energy and the dark matter. So dark matter is only 23, but the dark energy is 73%. And the and now they have the whole picture, and that is the dark violet light. So the dark violet light have a very closely like our brain. This is the brain, how they interconnecting together, and that is our brain, and that is the dark matter. Okay, so our brain have a lot of connection, and when we have this primordial light, you know, primordial light and primordial sound. In this room, especially, when you think your eye blue, your nose blue, and your ear blue, okay, and you listen, you close your eye, you listen to it, listen to the sound, you're going to hear we call the primordial sound or true sound. And the true sound for me that I overhear right now is there. The true sound or primordial sound is there. So it's a high constant sound, very constant, very constant. There's nothing wrong with my ear, but when I listen to it, I hear. Especially in this room, it's very loud. Okay, in this room, because I practice very long. And okay, so I'm going to activate you the violet light again, and after that, I'm going to have you close your eyes and look into darkness and think your nose, your eye, your nose, and your ear is blue color. The whole ear is blue color. Let me see, you have the picture there. So the whole ear is a blue color, and you just listen into the sound. And when you hear we call the true sound, okay, like I'm now, I speak, it's still there, the true sound. It's a high pitch constant sound, very high pitch constant sound. But it's present, it's not make you uncomfortable. Okay. And sometimes when I do like this, turn onwardly and make my ear blue, my ear mechanical blue, my nose blue, ear and nose blue. Eye, yeah, nose, eye, ears, all blue. And I listen to it. Now, very constant high pitch sound, and that is the true sound. And constantly, once you calm yourself, but when I in the busy city, I cannot hear it. No? Yeah, and so because it covers so much, too many other sound there. So the true sound is a constant high pitch sound. Yeah, I hear it, and especially in this room, I don't know why. In my house, I still cannot hear that loud. But only in this room, I hear is high pitch sound, very high, and very constant, and that is the true sound. Okay, very constant. And when I listen to it, so the first thing, okay, so I'm going to transmit the violet light for you again. And after that, we're going to sit down, close the eye, and think you have to look into the darkness. Look into the darkness, look in the darkness. When you look into the darkness, close your eye. Don't. ปิดไฟดิ ปิดไฟ Okay, so when we, so I guide you through. So กล้องไหน Once you pick up the sound and the light, that's all. And it with you. Okay, and that is the high pitch sound. High pitch sound. This true sound, high pitch sound. One is present. The other negative energy cannot survive. It cannot stay, because that sound is too high pitch, and it penetrates to the energy body, to the spirit body. Okay, so it's very different. Okay, we have a physical, and this sound is constantly here. And wherever you are, this sound will have that, will follow you when you get it. That is, so the first step, so after I have you open, again, transmit the white light to you, and you're going to be, close your eyes, and look into the darkness, okay? And you make your nose, your eyes, your ears, and ear mechanical all blue. You think it's blue, nose, eye, ear mechanical, blue. And you just listen to it, okay? When you listen to it, when you listen to a while, you will hear constant high pitch sound. It's very loud. That means for me, it's very constant. Okay, very constant, very high pitch sound. That's it. Constant, but it not disturb me at all. I can listen to it, or I don't listen to it. It don't disturb me. But when I hear this sound, I calm, I relax. Now, calm, relax. Now it's there, still always there. The sound. My left ear more. So my left ear is more hearing. Yeah, the left ear. So that is on my left side. That is on your right side. Very high pitch sound here. This side, not that much. I don't know why. Okay, sometimes it even. Both sound, high pitch sound. So this high pitch sound we call the true sound. There are two things in the Tao they always talk about: the voice, the sound, okay, and the light. Okay, so the light is the violet light. The primordial sound is the high pitch sound, and very constant. Very constant. Okay, it keep on very high. My ear had nothing wrong, no. But this high pitch sound, when I hear in this room, they are very strong. In my house, I have to listen to it and meditate. They come. But in here, I no need to do anything. It's just there. When I listen to it, the sound is there. Okay. So I want you to get these two. The primordial light, the violet light. and the primordial sound, high pitch sound, the true sound. So this true sound, when this true sound present, no any negative emotional can survive. Negative spirit, negative thing, it cannot survive. Because the high pitch sound is just very high and it just covers them all. Yeah. So that is the true sound, okay? So you open the eye, look at me. Yesterday we start here, so we're going to start this side today. When I finish, look at you, you close your eyes, okay? And look into the darkness. So you can close your eye, look into the darkness. Now, the people online, look at me. Open your eye and look at me to the eyes, to my eyes. The primordial sound is very, very strong, very loud now. High pitch sound. Very, very constant high pitch sound. That's the primordial sound. Close your eyes and look into the darkness. When you look in the darkness, the dark where the light comes. Tongue up to the palate. Tint your nose, your eyes, your ears blue. Turn inwardly and listen to the primordial sound, the high pitch sound. Turn inwardly, make your ears and nose and eye blue. Listen to the high pitch sound. Very, very strong now. High pitch sound. Constant high pitch sound. The true sound. Look into the darkness, smile into the darkness, listen to the high pitch sound. Look into the darkness, see the dark violet light, listen to the true sound. I'm helping you now. when you listen to the true sound, there's no time. I don't know, sometimes I just listen, I don't know. Suddenly, oh my God, more than 1 hour, only 2 hours. Because the sound is very constant and make you calm and relax. So the high pitch sound is right here, okay, right here. All you do is calm, relax, listen inwardly. Make your nose and ears and your eyes green, blue color, blue light. And you listen into the room. Blue, nose, eye, ears. Smile inwardly and listen. Your throat also blue. Eyes, ears, nose, throat, blue. You turn your ears can listen to the primordial sound. Rock from the sitting bone, vibrating your tail. Let's do the crane neck. Exhale. Stretch your neck very long. And make a curve. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 36 times. Count. Stretch your neck very long. The high pitch sound is constantly here. Even I do this here, okay? So I do it 36 times. Every day you have to do this crane neck, okay? Rest, smile to your spine, rock, sit and rock. Listen, the sound is still there, the sound. Yeah. Turtleneck. Sink your chest back and put your chin down to between your leg and up. Inhale. Exhale. Flatten down your rib cage. Your neck go between your leg. And rest. So there is the crane neck and the turtleneck. Okay. So the violet light. So how many of you started to feel you see the light? Let me see your hand. That's good. Okay. For people online, you can press the button. Hello? People online, you can press the button. And so we see that how many of you get that? เท่าไหร่ทำไมมีสองเส้นอะฮะ The top one is what? Top one and the bottom one. Good. So we cannot get 100%, no? That's hard, you know. That is more than 50, that is bad, good. This, how many you hear the sound? Yes, that's good, nearly most of you. This high-pitched sound is very, very loud here. So in this room, the true sound, the primordial sound is very clear, this room, okay? And it constantly high-pitched sound right there. Yeah. Yes?
Is it kind of like, it almost sounds like Wi-Fi you can hear? Hello, people online.
A high-pitched sound.
My question is, the high-pitched sound, it's kind of like electrical buzzing almost? Or it sounds
but not
like,
exactly.
But it sounds like Wi-Fi kind of? It's like I think I can hear it, but I don't know for sure.
It's not, the sound is different. Who else that you can describe how you hear the sound, how you feel it? They're different. The primordial sound is a constant high-pitched sound, that's all. It's not Wi-Fi or anything. Yes.
I think most people who hear it think they have tinnitus. It's like a very, very high-pitched frequency. And I think, kind of an electrical, very, very high-pitched. For me, I hear it for the past 4 years constantly. Sometimes, very rarely, I don't. But sometimes it's extraordinarily loud, almost uncomfortable.
But when I practice, that sound come, and in this room only. In my house, I'm not aware of it.
I have a question, if it's okay.
Yes.
3 times in the past, for me, during meditation, I've seen not only violet light, but in particular, these 3 times I saw very, 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 very excruciatingly bright white light.
Yes.
As if the sun was in my head, so bright that I had to open my eyes because I couldn't. Was I hallucinating? Was I imagining?
No, it's real, because some people beginning, sometimes they see different light. So the violet light have 7 light. Okay, white light is one of it. And some people see red, some people see blue. Yeah. Who see other color than violet light? How many? Yeah. What light you see? Pink. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, there is in the range of the violet. Violet have the rainbow color light. Yeah. So before that, when I do, sometimes I see green and everything, and now no, it's just violet. It's just this violet light.
Manta.
Yes.
See, so when I little baby, I grow, I doing all that electromagnetic energy in my body. Never, I not read nothing about all that. I doing all that alone in my bed.
Yes.
In my house. So many times I can feel how you say I relax. I can feel the electromagnetic energy, how go right, left, how dancing, the energy, how go the electromagnetic energy, includes when I feel the ecstasies in others people. My body sunshine completely.
That's good. That's good.
See?
Yeah.
When the energy go direct here at my 3 eyes, okay, when the energy go here, so many times the electromagnetic is very stronger.
Yes.
Okay, is in the moment is when I can see more color. The energy expanding more, it's more beat, more beat. So you use the energy for communication, or you use that in other way?
You use for healing. You can use for helping people. There's many things.
Okay.
You can do the higher practice. Yeah, like the high pitch sound, primordial light, and primordial sound. These two sound and primordial force, that is the energy. Okay, so you have primordial light, the violet light, that I try to help you, and primordial sound, that today we work on it. And it's very loud. Today especially, I don't know why. Yesterday, I'm not aware of it, but today it's come up very strong. Sunday is very strong. Like today, I don't know why it's Sunday make it so strong here and light, and I hear it very constant. And when I'm not teaching this, sometimes I'm not aware of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel the energy electromagnetic, how telepathy so many times. So
yeah,
listen others. Yes.
Yeah. So okay. Yes. Yes.
I feel still a lot of energy in my brain, in my head, and I don't know, is it if kind
so
of.
So you need to collect the. Oh, let's talk about collecting energy down to the Dantian.
Okay.
Okay, and so we say clockwise. Okay, so let's touch the navel. Everybody, sit. Touch the navel. Now, in this part, the man and woman are divided, collecting energy. So woman start with spiral from small to big in the counterclockwise. So you touch the navel, you turn, for lady, you turn to left side. Okay, you turn left side, left side counterclockwise. So you from small to big spiral 36 times, 36, and after finish you go until 36 and you reverse back 24. Okay, for lady, navel turn to the left side, counterclockwise, left. So counterclockwise like this, 36 times. Man, navel to the right hand side, clockwise from navel spiral to the right side, and spiral down, small, big. So counterclockwise. For man, start in clockwise. So okay, let's do it. 36, and after that, I guide you to reverse back. So we call collecting energy. So the energy from the head, from the wherever they are, it will stay back into a center here. So below the navel. So touch the navel, spiral. So you count yourself, 36, from small to big. Man, clockwise. Woman, counterclockwise. Woman counterclockwise means spiral to the left side. Start on the left side to right. Man, start from right side to left. That is clockwise. Okay. So woman, start the navel to the left side and come to the right. So spiral 36 from small to big. Focus, count yourself, and feel energy spiral. Feel energy spiral spinning. So 36 is the big. Now, man, you are reverse direction. So you clockwise, now it counterclockwise back. Woman, when you start with clockwise out, now you are a counterclockwise out. Now you start, so you start on the left side spiral like that. Okay, now back right to left. So clockwise, okay? So you back to clockwise. From big to small. And when you spiral big to small, focus it, and you think below the navel you have a space that you can store the energy in that space, and it's real in the Tao. I practice every day and I know that it's real. So I feel I spiral back, and I feel I collect energy back into my dantian. So we call collecting the energy into your dantian. So this procedure is important. If you don't collect the energy back, all the energy you practice is dispersed. So you're wasting your energy. That's you have to collect your energy, okay? So let's do that. 36, spiral. If you cannot count 36 in one time, you can count 9. 9, 1, 9, 2, 9, 3, 9, 4, 36. After you spiral, 36. Now, when you finish 36, now we reverse. From small to big, now reverse from big to small. Big to small, 24. One is the solar number 36, 360. One is lunar number. I don't know why they make 24. It should be 28. No, so lunar number should be 28. Okay, but that's how they set up. And sometimes lunar number is 28, 28 and a half. So that's why we have 28, 29, and 30. Yeah. So you gradually spiral smaller, smaller, and you gather all the energy, touch the navel. Feel the energy stored under the navel. Navel is your landmark. So there's always find the navel in spiral there. And rest. And ask Chi be with you. Ask Chi to stay with you. Chi be with me. So touch your navel and feel energy stored there. Always keep your navel warm and the door of light warm. It's very important in the Tao. This area warm and the back of the kidney area warm. These two areas. So if you can if you go back to the winter come in, always make sure the abdominal here, this line, from navel up and down here, this line, okay, make sure is not exposed to the cold, because this is your energy that is stored here. When you expose to the cold, the energy getting leaking. So very important. If you can keep your dantian warm and kidney, so the navel, opposite navel, have to protect it, because that is where your original was stored. Okay, and that is the Tao very emphasize that make sure this is don't get cold. Dantian and the door of life. Yes. Who has the microphone?
I had heard that the sound Om was the primordial sound. Does that have any validity to it?
The Om is what the Indian talk about. Okay, but we are working more in the you listen to it and you see them, see the violet light, hear the high pitch sound. Okay, so the high pitch sound is the, in a Tao we say that is the primordial sound. Yeah, and so we have primordial light, violet, primordial sound, the high pitch sound, and we have the primordial force, and that is the energy, the chi. Yeah. Okay. Any other question? Yes.
So when you're doing the spirals, it looks like you're doing 2 circles, right?
Yeah, you have one circle from the small go to big,
Yeah.
and from the big come to small.
I mean, each time it looks like you're doing 2,
so
and then
man
you start again.
Start with 36 clockwise out, and 24 counterclockwise in.
Okay.
Woman start with counterclockwise out, mean from the move to the left side to the right, 36, and reverse 24 back.
Why the reverse one?
Huh?
Why the reverse one after?
You go out, first of all, you go out clockwise, okay?
Yeah.
Clockwise, okay? And when you come back, you have to reverse it.
What's the reverse one for?
It's a yin.
Okay.
So 36 is yang, that is 360. 24 is yin, that's a moon number, lunar number. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Hello.
Sorry, why do we need to store this energy? Why do we need to store it?
Why you need to save money?
Like, like I usually just have connection all the time.
But okay, that's very good. But you have to store your energy is in there.
But you become one with this energy.
Huh?
So you're just one and you transcend all the time back and forth.
Yes.
When I lose connection, I don't do anything. I don't move.
Because you haven't stored the energy.
No, because like, I'm like 100% connected.
Okay.
So, and like, I perceive it as orgasmic energy, very high vibrational. So it's basically all body orgasm all the time. It's kind of cool thing, but I don't store it. I don't know why do we need to store it.
Because you haven't learned it. You haven't learned it to store it, that's all.
Okay.
So now you learn, you can use it or you don't have to use it.
I'm just the opposite. I'm trying to lose it because I have too much.
But you store them.
Yeah.
So you don't get too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dantian, this big energy, when you condense them and store them, is only this much. That's all.
Yeah. But it goes all the time, the energy.
I know. So you can store it or you cannot store it, but you have a lot of space to store energy. There's a whole dantian. That is what they are.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi. I have shakings. This is not the first time. Right now it was strong, and I'm sweating my whole body a lot.
The energy go through, sometimes people shake, is normal. And the sound also make people shaking. Yeah.
The what sorry?
The energy.
Uh-huh.
The chi go in.
But
make
sometimes
people shake.
I get dizzy,
Yeah.
like right now I get dizzy, and sometimes it's too much. I'm like, literally my whole body
All
is
you do
sweating.
is spend more time, collect energy. So because too much energy come in, and you have to collect them and store them.
So after I have to, because they told me like I have to ground it, and because if not it's too strong, and then I touch the ground and it goes away. But should I stay
You can
there?
touch the tree and touch the ground the same. But the best way is store collect that I teach you just now. Collect the energy and store energy, and whatever is too much, you can let go to the earth. Or touch the tree. Let go to the tree. Because tree connecting with the earth.
So it is good to bring it to the earth.
Yes, yeah.
When it's too strong.
But you have to collect it first. That is your energy. That is your energy. And in this space, is so you can collect. So the big vast energy when you collect is only like dust. That's all. But you condense them because the space can hold the energy.
And how do you collect it? Like you concentrate in bringing it back only
Now
here?
you touch the navel and you start it to spiral. So women start on counterclockwise. Okay. So from the navel you spiral to the left hand side. Spiral 1. From small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From bigger to 36. Get it first?
Yeah,
Hello?
36 and then 24.
From the navel spiral to the left hand side and to the right. From small to big, 36. And after that, reverse back, clockwise. Clockwise, 24. And you touch the navel and you give a command, store chi. Chi, store. And chi stay with me. The force be with me. That's all. But the force, you have to store them. It's just like a battery. This area, let me see the slide. This area, intestine, that what the Western discovered, that the intestine is like a battery, can store energy. That's what they are. So we call the villi, V-I-L-L-I, villi. Villi is the whole intestine is constructed like a negative positive, like battery. And for thousands and thousands of years, the Tao said, hey, I can store energy in this intestine area. That's what the Tao discovered. But now the Western research is that the small intestine, especially the small intestine, the construction of small intestine like a battery. That's it. That's all. So you can store energy there. Let me see the
Thank
slide. Store battery. Yeah. So any other question? Hello? Any other question? No? Now, we're going to go into the closing the three yin. So the closing the three yin gate. So we have three yin gate. One is the anus vagina. For lady is the opening of the cervix. Oh, I find this slide. Let's talk about this one first. Okay. So that is the intestine. So that is the electrical polarity of the intestine. Serve as a storage battery. This is the Western discover. This is the West. And I discovered that our all intestine is like electrical polarity, negative and positive, and it can store energy like a battery. Okay, and the Tao practice, so the store energy in your Dantian, and when you need energy, you can use them. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So let's do that. So, man, when you start the navel and you spiral to the right, from right to the left. Woman, from navel, spiral to the left. So left to right. So you start on the left side and navel, left side, and spiral to right. Okay? So let's do 36 times. Now, if you are, when you are lack of energy or very scattered, do it. Because when you're very scattered, your energy is so scattered. So when you focus on here and you spiral, okay? So let's do it. Man, clockwise, mean from navel spiral right. Woman, counterclockwise from navel spiral left. And we count from small to big, 36. Okay, so you use the navel and use the finger and count. When you reach 36, rest for a moment. Spiral for men is clockwise back, and woman is counterclockwise. No, sorry. For men is now man you start with clockwise, now we reverse to counterclockwise. Woman you start with counterclockwise, and now we reverse back to clockwise. Okay? Is that okay, everybody? Understand? So now, woman start from the navel. So now you spiral right to left. Okay. So man, woman, man, you clockwise out, so counterclockwise back. So from big to small now, 24. And it gradually smaller, and back to the navel. When you up to 24, touch the navel and feel chi store inside. Chi, be with me. Life force, energy, you know. The same thing that we said, God be with you. The same. In the Tao, we said the universe, the whole universe, energy. You ask that energy to come to you and stay with you. So Qi be with you. You know, you feel energy, feel Qi, feel life force. And you touch navel and focus. Smile. And okay, so this battery in the Tao always talk about store your energy in your Dantian. Whatever you do Tai Chi, you do Qi Gong, you have a lot of Qi, take a moment, spiral energy, collect energy, and Qi, store Qi there. Because the intestine, they have electrical polarity like our intestine. It serves like storage battery. Yeah. And that's why the Dantian, the Tao, they discover this, and they do this collecting energy, very emphasized. You do Qigong, you do practice, you do meditation, especially meditation, a lot of energy, okay? You have to collect energy from small to big, from big to small, and Qi be with me. And now Qi stay. When you collect them, it stay, the whole intestine area actually like battery, and you can store energy, okay? This is very important. And you see, you have a lot of energy, you don't get sick. Microphone. You want to ask a question?
What are you doing with the breath while you're spiraling?
What you say?
What are you doing with the breath while you're spiraling?
The breathing, you don't worry about that.
Just anything? Okay.
You just focus in energy, and you breathe normal.
Okay, thank you.
But when you have, so you have a different, we do a quite different embryonic breathing, and the all these different breathing, and now we're going to go into the okay, so you have different breathing here, but in this part, collecting is just correct. The breathing, you just breathe normal. Yeah. And so the opening of the energy center, important part is the silver light, golden light. Okay, and when you're opening the mid eyebrow, the blue light, but you have to get the nose blue, the eye blue, the forehead blue, and the ear blue. So that is the blue light zone. Okay, so when you have this blue, and you just think it's blue, and you listen, you're gonna hear the high pitch sound. Yeah, so there's a very constant sound. Okay, so the primordial sound is constant sound, very constant. Okay, and when you listen to it, immediately you calm, relax, focus. And now, when I don't say anything, even I say it's still there. The sound is still. For me, on this side today. Sometimes it comes on this side. I mean, here is very loud. That's all. Okay. Let's talk about the gate of life and death. We call the gate of life and death, and that is in the perineum. The perineum area here. So the gate of life and death. So in the Taos, we talk about 3 yin gate. It's 3 openings. So for lady, anus is 1 opening, and the vagina is 2 opening. Now the cervix. The cervix have 1 opening. Okay, why this picture don't have that? Okay. Here. So here, so you see anus, vagina, the cervix opening. So 3 opening. Man, penis, very little opening. So the opening of the penis and the anus, but 1 gate that you have is in the between of the prostate gland and the seminal vesicle duct. So let me show you a bigger picture. Okay, here. So in this one, you can see the prostate gland, and in the prostate gland, you have an opening there. Let me see another picture. No. Okay. So in here, so you see from here. So you have this urine go to the prostate gland. When you urine go to the prostate gland, and here is the sperm. The sperm on this here, the other sperm, the sperm go into here. So urine and the sperm that store the seminal, the prostate gland producing seminal fluid, and the sperm store on the side. When man ejaculation, the fluid come out first, and the sperm, because the sperm, they no leg, they have to swim, so they need the seminal fluid so they can flow, and they move only by the tail, so they need the water, they need the fluid, so they go. When the man ejaculation, the seminal fluid come out first, and the sperm follow, and they can go through. So that's why the sperm. So that is the hole here. There's actually 3 holes where the sperm come out, and so men use the same passage of the urethra tract. So we use the same. But women have this anus, vagina, and the cervix, the opening of the cervix. So the practicing of the 3 yin is like this. So let's do it. So man, let's say again. Man, you are the woman first. Okay. Anus lightly closed, not contracting it. You think, and you very, very, maybe 1%, 100% you 1%. You think the anus closed, and after that, you think the vagina closed, and you think the cervix closed. So 3 yin, we call 3 yin. This is the lower part we call yin. So you think anus, vagina, opening, closed, and the cervix closed. Okay? Once you close, and I want you to just think it closed and see how much energy you take back. Okay? Now, man, anus, penis, and the cervix, the prostate gland and urethra here coming out. So this opening, on here you have 3 holes. In here, in the prostate gland, you have 3 holes where the seminal come out, and here is the urine come out, the urine. So when this is the urine, this is the urine come out. Now the same thing in the middle of the prostate gland have 3 holes where the sperm coming out from here, together with the seminal fluid. Is that clear, everybody? Hello? Man? Woman? Okay. Not very simple. Where you think, I only use 1%. You think it closed. And I want you to aware of just closing the 3 yin and how much energy you take back. That is there's a lot of energy. Okay? And when you have a lot of energy, make sure you store them. Okay? The intestinal are built like a battery, can store energy. Yeah. So that is the major key. Okay? Okay, so man, you think you close penis, anus, And now, let me see if I have a bigger picture to see. Why I don't have it here? Okay, the prostate gland here. Here. So here, you see that prostate gland come out. This is prostate gland, and that the urethra coming out. Now the sperm go in. So that is between the urethra and the prostate gland. That is the third gate for man. Okay, so penis opening, that's one gate. Anus opening, there's a 2 gate. Now prostate gland, and the prostate gland coming down, it go to the urethra go to the prostate gland, and in the between of the prostate gland, that's where the sperm coming out. Okay, and there are 3 holes there. There are 3 holes here. There are 3 holes in here. So you have to think this area closed. So you think that you close it. That's one thing. After you think it closed, penis closed, anus closed. When you do that, now you have 3 yin co for man. Woman, you have to woman, here is more clear. So you have anus, vagina opening, and the mouth cervix. So now many people might not think about that, might not. But all you have to do is see the picture and you have the same thing. That's all. You have the same thing and you think the cervix. So here the cervix, mouth of cervix, anus closed, vagina closed, and the cervix. Where the opening of the cervix, you lightly close. Think about it and you lightly close. And you just hold for a while and you see how much energy you come back. Now, and you're going to realize that, oh my God, you leak out so much energy every day, you know. Now, man, anus, prostate gland, middle of the prostate gland have 3 holes. And the anus, and so you have 3 opening, okay? So they do it. So question? No? You want to ask question?
What do you mean by closing the gates? What do you mean closing?
Close, it close. That's all. You contract the anus, that you
contract
close.
The anus. You mean contracting?
But you very light, very little. Where 1%, you think the anus, vagina, close. So you lightly contract, only 1%, very little. Okay? Now, cervix, the cervix. So the cervix here, you think about the cervix here, because the cervix is inside. So you have to see the cervix, think about the cervix. The red one, you see the red one arrow, that means closing it. Okay? That clear? You're not pulling, not do anything. Just think very gentle. If you want to pull it, I say 100%, only 1%. So you lightly contract, you think, lightly, very gentle contract, anus, vagina, cervix, very, very gentle, very, very gentle. I don't know how many very, a million very, 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 very gentle. That's all. Okay? You think it close, and after that, when you close, you feel a lot of energy come back. And you have to store them in here. For men, yeah.
There's a question by the woman, the vagina and the urethra, should you take them as one point or you separate?
Vagina and the what?
And the urethra.
The urethra is not involved with it. So this vagina close, the cervix close, the anus close.
Because there's
The urethra is, don't worry about that. Because if you close the vagina, the urethra is already closed.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And you close the cervix. Okay? Let's do it. So this is a very important, we call close yin. And I want you to aware that how much energy come back. That's all. Okay? Anytime I do it, I say, oh my God. When I don't aware of it, this three gate is open and it leak out all the energy. So in the Tao state, anus leak out all the organ energy. The vagina and penis leak out the sexual organ energy. Okay? Now, the cervix leak out the vagina energy, the uterus energy. And the man, the prostate gland opening, it leak out a lot of prostate gland energy. This prostate gland is amazing power, you know. Now they discovered that, oh my God, a man cut off been surgery on take out the whole prostate gland. It changed the whole human. It changed the whole man, because the whole prostate gland is so much involved with the male energy. Okay. Okay. So let's do it. Very simple. Closing yin. Okay. So you put your hand near your sexual organ. Smile to your anus. Not very good, no? Smile to everything, but you don't like to smile to your anus. I tell you, smile to your anus is very important. Smile to your anus and lightly, lightly close your anus. When you close your anus, you feel energy come up by itself. Okay? Sometimes it would go up to the head, that's all. The energy. You see how much energy we leak. And now, the anus, just very gentle, close your anus and see where you feel the energy. Very gentle. Mm-hmm. Now, man, man, your penis, woman, your vagina, close. So 2 yin now, your tongue up to the palate. So anus close, vagina, penis opening close. Lady, cervix close. Now open. So, anus, vagina, penis close. Now, lady, aware your cervix. You look at the picture and picture them and close them. Man, think about your prostate gland and they are opening. Opening where the 3 hole, the sperm come out in the 3 hole. In the prostate gland, 3 hole. You close that 3 hole. For men, I get a very clear picture for you to see where the 3rd yin. So you see here, anus, penis, and now prostate gland. I blow up the prostate gland, and you see between the prostate gland there, on the middle there are 3 holes. That is the 3rd yin. So when you think about the prostate gland, the urethra coming down, and there are 3 holes there. So you think that 3 holes closed. Lady, here. So there's 3 yin here. Huh? So the between there is an opening on the prostate gland. That is the leaking out, and because that is where the sperm gonna come out. Yeah. Okay. And the for lady is the uterus here. Yeah. So this side is opening. So you think 3 yin, okay? So close 3 yins. When you close 3 yin, in the Tao we call this yin gate, the 3 yin gate is the gate of life and death. So they call, in a man, sometimes we call a $1 million point, or we call male G-spot. And that point is right in the between of the prostate gland. Okay, and the ejaculation is right on the prostate gland area here. Ejaculation is right when here stimulate on $1 million point, and that is on the side of the prostate gland, and that's where the ejaculation come out. Okay, so that's we call closing 3 yin. Okay, so let's try to do it. Very simple practice. But anytime you try to do in the morning or you're laying down, very relaxed. Okay, so you sit back and you just aware. For men, if you have a tight underwear, you need to not too tight. So you are aware, anus. You only think about it close, and you very gentle, very gentle. If you say 100%, it's 1%. You just think, and you very lightly contract. That's all. Think the anus close. Now think the vagina and the opening of penis close. So the second yin. Now, woman think about the uterus, the cervix, the opening of the cervix close. And man, think about your prostate gland. Right in the between the prostate gland, there are 3 holes. The urine go through the 3 holes, and that's where the ejaculation, the seminal fluid and sperm come out. So you lightly close it. When you close, I want you to aware, you feel more energy or not. You feel energy more there. Just close 3 yin. Anus is 1 yin. Opening vagina and penis is 1 second yin. For lady, the opening of the cervix is 3rd yin. For man, is opening of the prostate gland, where the sperm come, the 3 hole where the sperm come out. That is the third yin. So you just close it and just see, you feel more energy come back or not. Okay, so So we're going to talk about the Tao sexual practice, about the this number is a good number for men. Okay, they call the golden rule or golden preservation of energy. And so let's talk about if you are 40 years old. So if you're 30 years old, you can ejaculation is a number suggestion. Okay, it's 30 years old. If you want the ejaculation, about 8 days. So this is very important. When you access ejaculation, because every time, you know, every time a man ejaculation is 40 million. 40 million sperm. That is a minimum to make a man, to make a lady pregnant. It's 40 million. Okay. If less than that, no. Now, for 1 day, you only do what? Each day a man only producing 2 million sperm. A younger man maybe 4 million a day. So, how many days? You're going to make 40 million. Yeah. So that's why. So this number, they say a preservation. You can, so the Tao practice is that you don't have the ejaculation every day, every time when you make love. That is the key. Okay? You don't have the ejaculation every day. Now, so if you follow this number, you live long. You live long life. Okay, for men. Woman, no problem. Okay, no, woman is woman can ejaculation many times. We call the first ejaculation. First ejaculation is the clitoris ejaculation. Second ejaculation is mysterious gate ejaculation, and third ejaculation is uterus orgasm. Okay, so this and after that you repeat it again. Clitoris ejaculation, and the mysterious gate, the G-spot ejaculation, and the uterus ejaculation. Okay, so woman can have many times ejaculation. Okay, now man, one ejaculation you're going to waste, because the hormone that make the penis erection have to build up again, and the body needs sperm. Sometimes a younger person is very quick. Okay, but when people try to force the body ejaculation, because one a man ejaculation, the whole body have to rush to make at least 40 million sperm. Because for men, they don't know that when the egg mature. They don't know. So the body very concerned about men have to be constantly have about 40 million sperm. But that take 40 million sperm. If you are 40 years old, it needs at least 16 days to build up. That must, if you are 40 years old, have a full sperm. And when you are 50, it's 21 days. If you are 60, it's 30 days. So that is a quite time to do it. Okay. Now, the whole Tao practice are based on this 7 and 8. And the 7 and 8, so on 1 to 6 we call arousal state. 7 to 8 is just right, and you feel a lot of loving energy, a love vibration energy, but you in control. So that is the major key. So with this, when you feel arousal, orgasm, but you in control, Now, you started to practice this. So the whole Tao practice, when I learned it, I said, I like this. Okay. So when you feel arousal orgasm into 7 and 8, in the Tao we say just right. Okay, woman the same. Woman anytime when you make love, when the man stop, you can start to draw energy upward. Okay, so the first one, when man, we talk about man and woman the same. Okay, so you see man and woman, when you feel the arousal orgasm, it's about 7 and 8, it's just right. When in the first to 6th state, we call the arousal state, there's nothing to draw, nothing to pull up. Now in the Tao they said, when we arousal and you feel orgasm, but not yet ejaculation. Okay, that is the whole key for men, it's not yet ejaculation. So you feel arousal, orgasm, up to 7 and 8, you're still in control. And now you rest, woman also rests, and now the first benefit, you draw the energy up, draw this arousal, orgasm energy up into the brain. Because arousal, orgasm, and love and compassion is the energy combined together, is creating us. It's creating a human. Okay, so that's why in the Tao state, when you make love or you feel you're single, you still can have, you have male and female, and you still can feel love and sex combined, and after that you have this love and sex combined, and you spiral the energy and bring them upward. Usually in this part we don't talk about. We talk about in the bring them up to the organs, organ by organs. And now in this one, the first benefit, you draw them up into the spine. So from the cox, from the navel, you feel a sexual organ, very arousal orgasm, and it's right on the perineum. You bring down the perineum, and you very gentle contract, draw this arousal orgasm energy, it's the real energy. And you draw up to the brain, we say return the sexual energy to revitalize the brain. You're actually increasing your brain power. And that is the first benefit. Okay? Now, you do, when you draw this orgasm up into the brain, and you can do nighttime, okay, nighttime, or you can do two set of nighttime, and you really sexual energy can revitalize the brain, okay. And lady do the same. When the man stop, the lady feel arousal, also arousal orgasm. You feel some orgasm energy, and orgasm is the energy that we call orgasm. Orgasm in the Tao we talk about. I mean all the organs, the gland system, all the gland system, from the thymus, that's the major one, and from the thyroid, parathyroid, from all the pituitary gland, thalamus gland, hypothalamus gland, and the adrenal gland, and the sex gland. When we feel arousal orgasm, all the glands combine together, because they say, oh, when you make love, the body only know one thing, you are going to have baby. They don't care about you just fooling around or not, they don't do. Okay? When you make love, they say, oh, they want to have baby. Okay? So the body in man, it prepare the sperm, 40 million sperm, at least. And lady, 1 egg. So lady is much superior in sex than man. So lady only produces 1 egg. Actually, few egg, and they only mature 1 egg. Okay. Now, man have to have 40 million because, so about what? Half, more than half, 40 million sperm, more than 380 to 90 million all die. That's a big slaughter. Okay, boom, go in, because when the ejaculation into the vagina, a lot of acid. So the acid, the first thing kill all the sperm. But the lady had to have the acid there, okay, because it's preventing bacteria come in because it's an opening, but also preventing the sperm. So when the sperm come in, nearly 90% of the sperm all die, and only 10%, because they need only one. 40 million, they only need one, okay, that go in and go into the egg, that's all, only one. So the 40 million, 99% of 40 million all die, okay, because mostly it's in the acid in the vagina that kill them all, and only the strong one and lucky one go in, and maybe only not even 0.5% left, and now they raise who go to the egg first. So that is the so now when you feel arousal orgasm, so this is very this is the key practice in the Tao. When you make love and you feel so much love, 7 and 8. When you feel the 7 and 8 number, now you draw the energy up into the brain, okay, and you do 9 times. That's it. And you make love again, and you have sexual energy, arousal, orgasm. Draw them up to the head, to the brain. Okay. Now, the second benefit, when you feel arousal, orgasm to one level, now when you rest, draw energy in the sexual organ into the lungs, and wrap around the lung and feel lung orgasm. So you feel the lung orgasm. So you wrap around the whole lung with lung orgasm. Okay. So it's benefit and rebuild, strengthening your lungs. Okay. So sexual energy, arousal, orgasm, and love energy combine, creating what? A human. You get that? When arousal, orgasm, and love combine together, creating a human. That's it. Now, when this arousal, orgasm, and love, that you activate them, now you don't want to have baby, you can draw them up into the brain. And the next one, you draw this arousal, orgasm, is the most powerful healing power you can have. That's what the Tao says. It's the most powerful. So if you have lung problem, when you feel arousal, when you make love and you feel arousal, orgasm, rest, don't go to 9 and 10. 9 and 10 is man ejaculation. That's all. When man ejaculation, nothing to practice. Okay? So men have to control. Woman is okay. They can have 1 ejaculation, 2 ejaculation, 3 ejaculation, or 4 is okay. But man ejaculation is finished. No more practice, you know. Nothing to do. Okay. So when you, so both man and woman, when you feel arousal, orgasm, now you draw this energy wrap around the lungs, and it's strengthening your lung. Now, when you want to strengthening all the organs, okay. So when you feel arousal, orgasm, you have to rest first. When you rest for a moment, but you don't pull out your sexual organ for men, it's still a little bit out. Now, when you rest and you start to, oh, I feel so much arousal, orgasm, and love and compassion. Now you draw this energy. Lady and a woman and man do the same. Okay, so you draw this energy up into kidney, into liver, into spleen, into lung, into the heart. Okay, now you can feel it. This arousal we call. So there are 2 things in the Tao said. Orgasmic upward draw. When you feel arousal, orgasmic energy, you feel that orgasmic energy, you draw them upward. Okay? Or you orgasmic outward pull. So you feel orgasm and it go out. So in the Tao state, in this way, you lose a lot of energy and you feel exhausted and tired for men. Okay? Now, but when you do this, you try. When you make love and you feel close to ejaculation. So you have to recognize 7 and 8. You have to recognize the 7 and 8. 7 and 8 we call just right, and you're in control. You feel arousal, orgasm, but you're in control. Okay? When you're in control, you rest for a moment, draw this energy upward into organ. The first thing is draw into the brain. We call return the sexual energy to revitalize your brain. Now, the next one, you go into, follow it to the, like you start from here, go to the kidney. Here, go into the left and right kidney, and on the right side is next is the liver, in the left side is spleen, and you come up to the lung and to the heart. You see, so you bring this arousal, orgasm energy into the organ, and you're strengthening the organ. Okay, so you go to organ back. Now, when you want to strengthening the bone, so I tell you this practice is you do that is very healing, and a lot of energy come back to you. So when you make love and you feel arousal, orgasm, now you feel so much orgasm here, man and woman the same. So when you feel a lot of orgasm, now you draw this orgasm up to the bone, to the spinal cord, to the rib cage, to the sternum, to the hip bone. So you draw them up. And so we say you feel the bone orgasm. And it's rebuild the bone. It's strengthening the bone. Yeah?
Are the shapes that the lovers are in...
What you say?
Are the shapes that the two people in the photo are in, does that correspond with the benefit you're going for?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Okay, so the next benefit. Oh, if the one that want to healing. Okay, for example, lady have the bone problem, so but men don't have it. So woman have to be on the top. So for example, say if the woman need healing, have to be on the active one, on the top. Okay, and now when you activate it, you feel arousal, orgasm, and you rest. And when you rest, you have so much energy in here. So in the Tao state, when you go up to 7 and 8, a lot of arousal, 7 and 8 is a lot of orgasm energy. So now orgasm mean what? Mean all the glands energy and organ energy come to combine into one energy. And this energy is for what? Passing into the next generation. Okay, so this arousal, orgasm, love, and compassion energy is the one that's going to pass to the next generation. But you make love, not every time you want to have baby. But the body don't know. When you make love, they say, hey, they're going to have baby. So, okay, I'm going to take all the gland energy, all the organ energy to combine into energy. and ejaculation out in order to pass this energy and the sperm or egg to the next generation. That's what the body do. Men lose more. Men, because men have to be lose also sperm, the 40 million, and the body needs to build up 40 million as the timing of the timing here.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. So let me finish this. So that is the timing. That if you want ejaculation, if you're older, it needs 30 days to recover. Yeah. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
There was a slide before. It was like 8 shallow and like 9 or something.
Yes.
What does it refer to? Shallow?
That one is only how you 8 shallow 1 deep. Okay. 8 shallow 1 deep is how you control not ejaculation too fast. That's all. You put your mind in the 8 shallow. So when you every time deep, you very quick ejaculation.
That's like a frictions, yeah. Like
yeah, the friction.
8 shallow and okay, I got this.
So that's why some people are very quick. We call it quickie, okay? And so very quick. So in olden times, I said, if you learn how to 8 shallow, if you dip every time, you 10 times, 20 times, you already ejaculation. Okay, not even 50 times yet. Okay, so that's why they give a number 8 shadow. So when you have shadow, you have less friction and 1 dip. Okay, and you 8 shadow again and 1 dip. But if dip every day, every time, you very quick ejaculation.
That's what I thought, but just to clarify. Thank you.
Okay, so now they come up to the, when you have lung problem, draw the arousal, orgasm, love, compassion into and wrap around the lung, you strengthening the lungs. Okay, and this is a book of 4,900 years old. That's it. There is this book. We call the year, it start on the Yellow Emperor, and 3 Tao's lady teach the emperor how to make love. So you got 3 lady. We call the actually it's a 3 lady wearing white, so we call the Suni. Okay, the white one is called. So we call the teach the Yellow Emperor how to make love. Yeah. And that is the book that is 4,900 years old. And now have picture. Before that, there not much any picture or anything. Okay, so the 4,900 years old book. That is the book. Now, when you have arousal, orgasm, and when you feel so much, and you must be in control. When you feel so much arousal, orgasm, love, compassion, when you feel arousal, orgasm, arousal means all the gland system activate. Orgasm means all the organ energy give the best energy. So all the gland energy, all the organ energy combined together is the best energy come together, because this energy have to give into the next offspring in order to have a baby. So the body don't know that the body don't know that you only going to fooling around, have a sex and that's it. You know, you don't want to have baby. Okay, but the body still has to prepare, or it give the best shot, because they don't know which one going to become a baby. So that's why the Tao discovered that, hey man, you don't have the ejaculation every time. Okay, so that's the first step. Okay, and if you want to follow the Tao, so that is the number. Okay, and especially if you are 40 years old, at least 16 days. not every day or 2 day or 3 day ejaculation one. If you are 40, you are excess too much body. Because one, the man ejaculation, the body rush, take all the energy from everywhere to build sperm. Because they don't know when you're going to ejaculation again. But when you ejaculation 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, follow like this. If you are 40 years old, your body cannot recover. And it will drain your body. So the whole Tao practice say, hey, you don't have to ejaculation every time. So that's why we call how to control ejaculation. And that's what 8 shadow, 1 dip come in. You count, when you're in the shadow part, you don't dip every time. So 8 shadow, 1 dip. 8 shadow. Now, women, they know the G-spot. They have it in the textbook about the mysterious gate. So that is 4,900 years ago. So not the German discovered that G-spot. Okay, so they already have the mysterious gate and in there, and so when you so the 8 shadow in 1 dip. Okay, now so the first ejaculation, the first arousal orgasm, but not ejaculation. When you ejaculation, then the man have no energy to pull. So when you feel arousal orgasm 9 and 8, you draw energy up to the brain. It fortifies the brain, and women do the same. It increases your brain power. Sexual energy builds us. The brain also needs that sexual energy. Now you bring the energy to the lung. Now you can bring all the arousal orgasm to every single organ. All the organ feel organ orgasm. Now, they very emphasize in the bone. So when you feel arousal orgasm, but not close to ejaculation, okay? When you ejaculation, there's no practice. The man, there's no practice. So when you feel arousal orgasm, you rest. You know, men have like in my book, men have to learn how to. You don't have to ejaculation every time to have orgasm. Orgasm, so men have to separate out orgasm and ejaculation. It's 2 things. Okay, it's not 1 thing. So men think that when they close very highly arousal orgasm, and they faster, and they feel highly arousal orgasm and the ejaculation. But orgasm is 1 thing. Orgasm is 1 thing. Ejaculation is 1 thing. So there's a 2 separate things. So men have to learn how to orgasm and ejaculation. Women, different. Women can have many orgasms. Okay, if it's man working with the clitoris, so the lady, so it's the finger better than machine. Okay, so when you lightly touch on the clitoris and very until the ejaculation, so we call it a clitoris ejaculation. And when you go in and work on the mysterious gate, and that is the second ejaculation. And the third ejaculation is involved with the cervix, the uterus ejaculation. And that is the woman can have a uterus ejaculation. It's only you have to get the clitoris ejaculation and the mysterious ejaculation, and now the orgasm will go into the uterus. And the uterus actually contracting, and the brain activate. And you feel that the brain is actually activate. So when the uterus contract, the brain also contract. So that is for lady, the third ejaculation. For men, you have to learn how to non-ejaculation. And non-ejaculation is the technique is you have to work the massage the penis. That is the major part with oil and massage it. Okay, we call in the Tao we call sharpening your weapon. Okay, so if you don't do the practice and stretching it, okay, if you do it 1 month, 2 months, now your penis get long. That means when you are not too old. When you go up to 40, 50, the penis get not longer and not. But when you are younger, you stretch, the penis get longer and bigger, and can last longer. Okay, and okay. So that is the now. Because in this part, they always talk about 9 shallow and 1 deep. Okay? And when you reach the number of 9, they always like the number of 9. So you do 5 sets. So every set you finish, you draw energy up into the bone. So you do 5 sets here. This is 5 sets. And you just have to learn about your body a little bit, about the bone. So when you feel arousal orgasm, the hip bone is right here. Okay? So arousal orgasm. So we say bone orgasm. Bone orgasm. Bone. When you make bone, because the bone, so we have bone orgasm and bone marrow orgasm. So in this part, yeah, you have few of them is bone. So 1 bone and 2 bone, this bone, and the last one is bone and bone marrow. So in 8 benefit, 3 involved with the bone. Okay, 3 involved with the bone. So, so you see here, the first benefit, you bring up to the brain. So you return the sexual energy to revitalize the brain. The second benefit, you bring, when you feel arousal orgasm, bring them up into the lung orgasm, in the lung. And feel the lung orgasm, and you rebuild the lung, strengthening the lung, heal the lung. Now, in this one, you can, when you have a lot of orgasm, you bring up to 5 major organs: kidney, liver, spleen, lung, and heart. So 5 major organs. Okay, you bring up to the 5 major organs. So when you bring up to the 5 major organs, you really, because all the organs need this orgasm energy. So they call orgasm. The best of the organ energy, the orgasm. Okay? When you feel arousal, is the gland energy. Okay? So when you feel arousal, when like you work on the nipple, work on the breast, work on the clitoris, so that all, you activate all the gland system. Nipple is gland. The clitoris is gland. And so when you feel arousal is the gland system activate. And when you feel orgasm, is all the organ contribute the best energy. So gland system, organ energy, orgasm energy combined together. This is the best energy going to give to the next offspring. We call chi. We call the essence of life. That is called the arousal and orgasm energy. Arousal is gland energy, orgasm is organ energy. Combined together, you feel orgasm energy. And when you this orgasm, it will give this into the next offspring. There's the energy for the next offspring. Okay? Okay? So let's stand up and do the spark of breathing. It's too much theory. Okay. So, okay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, golden light. Tapping on the door of life. Dantian and door of life. Okay. Oh, I forget to ask. Let's sit down. When we do the close three in, how many of you feel energy? When you're closing three in, how many of you? I forgot to ask. How many of you that when you close three in, vagina, anus, penis, cervix, and prostate gland, you just close it. How many of you feel energy? Yeah, a lot of energy, I tell you. And you're going to start to know that you're leaking out energy. We call this three in is too open. Okay, and you lose a lot of energy. Okay, now, so let's do great neck again. Nice arm. Now, great neck. Now, turtleneck. Sing. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Rock your spine. Smile. You know, the crane neck and the turtleneck is really can help collect your neck and your spine. Okay, because we don't do much about the neck exercise. You know, the neck and the spiral and reverse spiral. So you have to do every day because the neck need to move. Neck need to move. If you don't move, the neck is when you have a pain on the neck, is not very good. You know, you can very hardly do anything. Okay. So we give you time to ask questions. Any question just now? If somebody want to ask for you? Yes. No. No. The other one. Give it up to them.
I have a question about the first one, the slide with the benefits.
What you say again?
The slide with the first benefit.
Yes.
So this is the third, but 2 slides before that, it says.
This one.
Yes. It says that to cure the blood leakage of the woman. Is that the equivalent of
the leakage after the menstruation finish, but is leak on like that.
Ah, okay.
So this some people can leak on another few days, or 6 or 7 days like that.
So the blood is kind of in that way the same as for the men, the ejaculation, that we kind of lose our energy. So the purpose would be to.
When you leak on too long, that means leaking is the blood come out.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why we're losing energy.
Because I heard that, or I learned that for the woman, it's not the ejaculation that loses the energy, but the ovulation, not the blood, but the ovulation. That this is what. So what can women do for that? So the men can not ejaculate, but for the women not to have their ovulation.
So in the Tao practice, when you do the ori and uterus breathing, you cut short the menstruation, but it's not stop right away. So we have so many people now, when they have this the menstruation irregular, so they learn the ori breathing, uterus breathing, and the breast massage. Breast massage is the key. The massage clockwise, massage counterclockwise, and the menstruation will start to shorten down, and it lengthen out. That means it shorten down means a lot of ladies, if they're 7 days, they shorten down to 6 days, 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. Now when it comes to 1 day, it's going to lengthen out. So 1 month, 1 menstruation. Now it go up to 1.5 months, and 2 months, and 3 months, like that. And the menstruation is not, if not the what we call by the menstruation stop. No. So so the menstruation will lengthen out like 1.5 months, 2 months, or 3 months. Yeah.
And
so
how do we practice that? So
lady have a lot of more energy back. Yeah. That means menstruation is you need it, because it clean out the egg. Okay. So that's why in the Tao practice in the olden time, that is now you do the after you finish the menstruation, after 1 week, now you started, when the menstruation finished, now you started to do the ori breathing. Okay? So you inhale, you exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, when you do that, it started to take the energy out from the egg. Okay? So when you take the energy out from the egg, and the body detected that, hey, this egg is no energy. So the menstruation will be postponed. And that is what we call the, when you do the ori practicing in the ori breathing, menstruation to one level started to lengthen. So 1.5 months, 2 months, 3 months, something like that. Every 3 months, 1 menstruation comes. Every 3 months, 1 menstruation. And after that, you lengthen to 4 months, 5 months. If you lengthen up to 1 year, now it jump. It jump. Yeah. So we have many ladies, they do that. you do the ORI breathing. Yes. Yes. Go ahead. ข้างบน
Yes, hello.
Hello, hi.
Yes, hello. I have a question about these patterns when we heal our organs, like 8 shallow movements, 1 deep. At what point do we actually start doing this pattern? When already, we can use when the man is like feeling at 7, 8 point of excitement?
Yes.
Or should we start earlier?
In control. 7 and 8
Okay.
mean if you arousal orgasm, but in control. And that
Yes,
time
in
7 and
control.
8, that means if you arousal orgasm, but in control, that is 7 and 8. When you go up to 9 or 10, it's ejaculation. So that's why when 7 and 8, the man stop, and now woman and man stop, and for example, we said you're going to strengthening the brain. So you rest, and you just lightly contract, and use the mind, highly contracting the anus and the perineum, and guide this arousal orgasm on the bottom, because arousal orgasm is here. So you guide this energy, but you have to opening the spinal cord. That's why we always teach this course after the microcosmic. You have to opening the spinal cord. So there are channel, energy can go up. But the other way is you not go to the brain, you go to the organ. If from the perineum orgasm, you can direct them directly into the organ. So that you can see that this is directly from sexual organ, guide them into the organ. But the brain, you need to go into the spinal cord to go up to the brain.
And when the man stops, does he have to come out of the woman or not necessarily?
No,
it depends.
No need to pull out. No need to pull out. It stop.
Okay.
It's still inside. And sometimes pull out a little bit only, so he can control. And now he draw energy upward. And lady also the same time draw the energy from the vagina, is the orgasm energy, into the brain. So it fortifies the brain, strengthening the brain.
Very well. And at the end of the explication of each benefit, it says, like, if you do it several times a day. So it means that, when there is a certain problem that people want to treat, they should be practicing sexual contact like several times a day. Is that so? And
for me, that is the old
directing
text.
this energy.
This is the old text.
Okay.
For me, I teaching. So you just do morning and evening. That's enough.
Just.
And yes. But if you want the morning, lunch, and evening, yes, also okay. So that is you stay home, why not? Morning, lunch, and evening. So you do, because you need to know ejaculation and draw energy upward. That is the key. One ejaculation, all the organ energy and gland energy all out, and you have no energy. For men, no
Thank
energy.
You so much.
To
One more thing. Yeah. Yes. For example, if we want to really kind of direct the energy to the bone and bone marrow, it says like we have to repeat it like the Spartan 5 times, like to do 45 in total.
Every level is harder because bone is more bigger and more denser, so you need more.
Right.
So everyone is different.
Okay, but we do like 5 sets of 9 frictions in a row, with stopping in between, or just repeating this pattern 8 shallow, 9 deep. 8 shallow.
You finish the 5 set. So when you do, you need to finish 5 sets. That is 1 session.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
For your answer.
Hello, Master
Just
Chia.
Just a minute.
Can you please explain the difference between the 3 kinds of ejaculation in women is it the same liquid that comes out of the different orgasms, the clitoris orgasm and the G-spot and the cervix?
Different. They proved it now. It's different. When the clitoris ejaculation, a different fluid, and the mysterious gate is the same prostate gland that clamp on. We call the ski gland. Before that, they call the female prostate gland. It's the same prostate gland that clamp on the urethra and the ejaculation to the mysterious gate. So the mysterious gate is not the gland there, but it's top there, clamp on the urethra, and that is, but right on the mysterious, the G-spot, go up. So it's not in the vagina.
Okay.
Yes.
And the cervix?
No, the cervix is different. Yeah. So it's right on the mysterious gate up there and clamp on the urethra. Yeah.
But when you say ejaculation, what do you actually mean? The clitoris ejaculation is just like the vagina is being wet, or is it a real burst?
The clitoris ejaculation is the different gland fluid from the mysterious gate. There is another gland. It's a different gland. So you have the clitoris ejaculation, the mysterious gate ejaculation, and the uterus ejaculation. Uterus ejaculation is actually the uterus itself have the fluid coming out. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question about benefits. So each benefit is more like longer.
We talk more detail tomorrow. We'll talk more detail. So that
so is it means in one session it's good to do all the
only
benefits
one.
Or only one?
Only one.
Or how many?
That's a long time ago. It takes a long time unless you have nothing to do. Do the whole day. This is 5 sets. Is for the bone. So the 5 sets.
5 sets. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yes.
Well, 2 questions. One was a follow-up. So theoretically, the men and the women, they can work on 2 different things. Like the man can work on their organ, and the women can work on the bones, for example. I don't know. Okay.
But you have to choose them. For example, a man want to work the bone, man on the top.
Okay.
A woman don't want to work on their organs, like usually we call liver and spleen, it control the menstruation. So woman on the top.
Okay, so you have to have an entire day actually. Okay.
So who active and who passive?
And then I have another question. How would that apply to menopause? Because in menopause, all the glands, they're not designed to produce the same.
The gland is still there, but so that's why the Tao said keep it or you lose it. The same. So you can work on it.
What does it mean?
Even the menopause, you can work on it. Otherwise, you lose it.
Work on what?
So on the same thing.
Okay, of course.
The gland is still there, but it's not active.
Okay.
But when you make love, they're active then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So we see again tomorrow. Yeah, thank you.